Core Truth Seeker. It's April 3rd, 2017. The big news story, the Russian metro train bombing on the 93rd day of the year. There's something very important I overlooked about the governor of St. Petersburgh, where the bombing happened, who broke the news. Again, today is April 3rd, the 93rd day of the year, a very special number to the occult, a number connected to Saturn, the keeper of time, and more. The governor of St. Petersburgh, his name in Gematria sums to 93, and here on the 93rd day we have this big false flag terror attack. Now, making matters more interesting, he turned 64 earlier this year on the date of February 24th. His birthday was precisely 39 days earlier, the reflection of 93. And with regards to him being 64 years old, there's an occult religion called Thelema. Thelema worships the number 93. If you read about Thelema, one of the first things you'll learn is that in Thelema, you say hello and goodbye by saying 93. You don't say hello, you don't say goodbye, you just say 93. Thelema, occult religion, very much connected to the number 64. This man with the 93 name Gematria on the 93rd day of the year just turned 64 39 days earlier. Think about 64 in this world. The chessboard, 64 spaces on the chessboard. Thelema is closely associated with Israel and Zionism. Zion equals 64, Israel equals 64. Everything about the Zionist nation of Israel is 93. The country was even drawn up on the date September 3rd, 1947. From then to the present, everything Israel 93. Recall last year, their former prime minister died at age 93. On September 29th, the day that leaves 93 days left in the year, world leaders gathered in Israel. And then the next day was his funeral, September 30th. Whole lot of 93. This occult religion, Thelema, is commonplace for world leaders, something I've been explaining since 2014. A lot of world leaders are in this occult religion, Thelema. There was even an article written here in the U.S. last summer about politicians in Thelema. They didn't name all of them in there, but they said, practiced among Washington insiders. Thelema, Zionism. This stuff is worldwide. The motto of Thelema is do what thou wilt. Do what thou wilt, 64. And this is exactly how the world elite behave. Staging false flag terrorism to scare and intimidate the populace so that they can control them for the sake of agenda. You know, war, taxation, loss of liberties. This is what's going on worldwide. This is the New World Order agenda by the numbers. And with regards to Israel, the land of the Zionists, the false Jews, in the Bible, they're called the synagogue of Satan. It says the false Jews will rule in the end times. Synagogue of Satan, also 64. How perfect. Very interesting that in satanic gematria, Thelema sums to 309. Got those numbers 9 and 3. So just the latest update. This has a lot to do with the governor as well as Vladimir Putin, which I covered in earlier videos. This will now be the 4th video in this playlist. All the videos are linked in the description through the playlist. Please share this information with your friends and family. Everything I've covered in each video is important, and I will continue to cover as more important updates come. This word needs to get out. This needs to be stopped. Worldwide, things are being done by the same ritualistic patterns again and again. We were just talking about how huge 39 was in the London false flag. If you missed my work on the London false flag, I'll link that playlist below as well. Until next time.